welcome. Today we are going to explore an important topic that affects all of us, inequality, and how the world is working to reduce it through Sustainable Development Goal 10, or SDG 10. But first, let me ask you a question. Why is it that two people born on the same day, but in different parts of the world, can each have such different lives? That's what SDG 10 is all about. Understanding and tackling the gaps between people and nations. The Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, are a global blueprint created by the United Nations in 2015. There are 17 of them, and they aim to make the world more fair, peaceful, and sustainable by the year 2030. SDG 10 focuses on reducing inequality, both within countries and between them. That includes income inequality, but also unequal access to education, healthcare, and justice. Inequality happens when some people have much more than others. More money, more opportunities, rights, or power, simply because of where they are born, what they look like, or what background they come from. For example, the richest 10% of the world earn more than half of the income, all income. People with disabilities are less likely to go to school or to get jobs. Women in many places are still paid less than men for the same work. And this kind of inequality doesn't just affect the poor, it hurts everyone. It slows down the economic growth, increases social tensions, and makes societies less safe. So, what exactly does SDG 10 aim to achieve? Here are a few key goals. First one, reduce income inequality by ensuring fairer tax and social protection systems. Secondly, promote equal opportunity regardless of age, gender, disability, or background. Thirdly, improve migration policies and make it easier for people to move safely and fairly across borders. Fourth, give developing countries a stronger voice in global decision-making. It's about making sure everyone, everywhere, gets a fair shot of a good life. Let's now take a closer look at the heart of SDG 10. The full title of SDG 10 is Reduce Inequality Within and Among Countries. It's not only about income, it's also about opportunity, access, and fairness. This goal recognizes that inequalities exist both inside countries and between them, and both need to be addressed if we want to truly fair and exclusively work. There are some of the specific targets within SDG 10 that focus on inequality within countries. Target number 2.10.1, by 2030, increase the income growth of the bottom 40% of the population at a rate higher than the national average. Target 10.2, empower and promote social, economic, and political inclusion of all, regardless of age, sex, disability, race, ethnicity, origin, religion, and economic status. Target 10.3, ensure equal opportunity and reduce inequalities of outcome, including by removing discriminatory laws and policies. Target 10.4, adopt physical, wage, and social protection policies that progressively reduce inequality. These targets are about creating fairer systems through tax policies, access to public services, and protection of the most vulnerable. SDG 10 also addresses global inequalities, the gaps between the countries. These targets include Target 10.5, improve the regulation of global financial markets and institutions. Target 10.6, ensure developing countries have a stronger voice in international decision-making, like in the International Monetary Fund or World Trade Organization. Target 10.7, make migration safe, regular, and responsible through well-managed migration policies. Target 10.8, encourage trade support for developing countries, especially least developed countries. Target 10.b, direct more official development assistance and investment to where it's most needed. In other words, it's about making sure no country is left behind, especially smaller or poorer nations that face bigger barriers in global trade, finance, and diplomacy. Let's imagine two children. One is born in a wealthy neighborhood with access to private schools, healthcare, and stable housing. Another is born in poverty, where education is underfunded and opportunities are scarce. Without action, their life paths may look very different, not because of the talent or effort, but because of inequality. Reducing inequality is about changing that, giving everyone a chance to succeed, no matter where they start in life. Now that you have a basic understanding of SDG number 10, in the next video we will explore a specific issue within this goal, income inequality and social mobility, and how they shape people's futures. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.